What's happening? What's happening? This is Sucka Free with Rashad, Richey, friends. Friends on Nicole English and conservative Republican Mitchell Shelby. Okay, is your phone still going off? Now, I know we said about 5 times to cut that damn phone off before we started the show.
Hey, Rashad.
Hey, Nicole, how are you?
Mitchell.
Good morning.
So good
good
to
afternoon.
see you.
Phone off.
Can I just tell you, I'm in there putting on a little bit of makeup, doing the best
Right.
I can, what I got to work with. Mitchell comes in there, puts powder in his hands, and proceeds to rub it.
Wait a minute, brother. You got on makeup on your face? Brother, wait a minute. We're not even in high definition. Here's the thing, sir. You don't even need the makeup if you're not HD. If you're not high definition, you don't even need it. And your skin is flawless, though. So this is a compliment. Because he says I don't compliment him.
That's all he need to hear. Look at it. You see his
He
face?
says I don't compliment him. Listen, you have great skin, sir. You got great skin. You don't really need that other stuff.
Shave Wise.
Shave Wise will be here next week. Did they tell you they'll be here next week?
They need to just bring some product. I
They are.
No, they're going to
Yeah,
you're going to be the model.
I use Shave Wise.
Yeah, I use it as well. You are actually going to do a demonstration.
You're going to be the model.
You don't even know it yet. Shave Wise, which is the best shaving company. I mean, these brothers have created a great product, but they're actually going to shave your head bald again. So let it grow a little bit.
Well, that's impossible.
Oh, your hair doesn't grow anyway?
Yeah, it does grow.
on the sidelines.
That's gonna be good,
his hair grows on the sidelines.
Hey, that's why I'm bald headed.
I
you know, let me tell you something, Nicole. There's not much I can do with makeup. I rub it in my hands.
Are you serious? That's how you put makeup on?
This is what he did.
I don't know how to put makeup on. How many
got on
grown
his
men?
shirt.
I'm not metrosexual. I
Okay,
I said
hold
you're going to
on.
have to
Wait
wash
a minute,
your
brother.
hands.
Wait a minute,
Uh-oh.
brother. I
Here
know
we
how to
go.
put on. Let me tell you how I learned how to put on a little makeup.
Okay.
All right. When I started at CBS 46, I decided, hey, I'm going to hire a makeup artist. Okay?
How much?
Nicole, you remember this?
Shout out to Lau.
Yeah, no, not no shout out to Loud. Let me tell you why we're not going to shout out Loud today. Because that brother was charging me $50 to $75 every time he came to the CBS.
That's cheap.
Hold on, bro. Wait a minute, man. That man might as well had a ski mask on every time I paid him. So and listen, the more I did CBS 46, the more and more I got calls. So it got to where I'm doing CBS 46 5 days a week. Calculate $75 times 5. I'm hustling backwards at that point.
Right.
So I learned how to put the stuff on myself.
Well,
But I would think that, the man that was voted the best news and talk radio host in Atlanta would be able to, flip off that $50.
Well, I can do that. We're talking about last year.
That was before.
Now,
That was before.
Before
the
now.
come up.
So let me tell you, I'm so thankful. Let me tell you, first of all, that kind of recognition belongs to the people that listen to a brother every day. The AJC tried to play me to the left. I talked about this last week. The AJC came out with that poll. Who's the best news talk radio personality in Atlanta? They initially left me off the poll. I didn't ask to be on the poll. People started to email the AJC, tag the AJC. I know Nicole was on top of that as well.
Shout out Mrs. Davidson.
Who's Mrs. Davidson?
She's the one who
She
initially
alerted
all of us.
Right, she alerted everybody
Yes.
that this poll was out. So the AJC stuck me on the poll at number 11, right? So they presented these 10 people.
And then they tried to be shady and put right in.
Right, they put, right in candidate Rashad Richey. And within hours, I was at number 5.
Yep.
The next day, I shot to number 1.
Yes, you did.
And then that's when the conservative cats started talking trash about me on their radio show. And I ended up winning with 44%.
No, Nicole. I was coming home Sunday night from the. Was I coming in? I was coming in Sunday night.
You don't even take Sunday off from conservative radio.
Yeah. So
okay.
what are
one
you
more
doing?
time, Rashad.
Who are you listening to?
I was coming in. I was flipping channels, and all of a sudden, I was listening to hey man, let's call his name.
Well, we call his name.
His name is Shannon Burke.
Oh, he came in second.
No.
Yeah, that's fine. He came in second place.
So I was
distant second, by the way.
I was listening to Shannon Burke and the young lady he has on the radio with
Who's
him.
horrible.
And I'm flipping. I'm like, okay. And they said, what stopped me in my tracks on Cascade Road, Nicole, was when they said, we've never heard of WAOK.
And he lying.
We've never, no. And the shade was Rashad, Mayshad.
Right, they're trying to mess my name up.
No. I sent you Nicole, I had to pull over and start recording it. And we've never heard of the station. It's probably something. And what they said was, Rashad probably has little kids voting 100 times. He probably has 2 14
Whatever works, sir.
Whatever,
But here's the thing. The system doesn't even allow you to cheat it. It's 1 vote per day. And you can't even vote again. So all of that, he has people voting for him multiple times. Bunch of bunk. The AJC has been doing this best of series for years.
Yeah.
But the thing that gets me is, Who in radio has not heard of WAOK?
Well, you know what? He's lying because of the fact that the 6 to 9 host is from WAOK.
See,
and I
that's
know
why
you've
I
heard
don't
of
think-
Who
WAOK.
is truly the best?
He's
The
the
best
guy.
over
So
there.
Who
Shelley-
is the
and
best?
that's Shelley.
And I've listened to you before.
Shelley
but who-
Winter
yeah.
is good.
Yeah,
And
Shelley's
I wrote
good.
and told Shannon on Twitter. I was like, first of all, okay,
Let me tell you the line
Shelly
of
is
the
better
century.
than anybody over there.
Yeah.
The line
okay?
of the century
By a
was
long ways.
on Twitter when Shannon put something out like, who is Rashad Richey? And somebody responded on his Twitter page, the guy beating you in the AJC poll.
Right.
That's who he is. Thank you.
Then he, no. Then he tried to say Lionel Richie's son.
Right,
He
tried to call
be
me Lionel Richie's son.
And then once somebody came in and called me Sister Sledge because my name on Twitter is Atlanta
Right.
Sister.
That's that black
They were like,
shame culture thing. Right.
So then we had Redneck Bobby and Trailer Park Sue trying to join me. Don't ever come for me, boo.
Let me tell you what was the most amazing thing about the whole
Look at Mitchell's
ordeal.
finna distance himself.
It's
He
cool.
finna distance himself.
Let me tell you what's more amazing than anything else.
Yes.
I never pushed myself on the poll. I was thankful to be on the poll. If you look at my social media posting, I said, listen, these are great radio personalities. I'm thankful to be in the running. And then all of a sudden I started actually winning the poll. This comes from regular everyday people taking time to say, Rashad Rich is that guy. And I'm thankful for that. It has very little to do with me, has much more to do with everybody else. Now, Mitchell was voted for Kim Peterson. He wasn't voting for me. He was voting for the Kimmer.
Let me say something.
Did you vote for the Kimmer?
No, I did not vote for Kim.
Who
And
you
I've been
voted
listening.
for?
I've been listening to that's just
That's it. You acting like this a presidential vote.
no.
That's my business.
I voted for you.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
I need to see receipts, man.
I
don't.
I
I
voted
need to check his IP address.
His
and
IP. See what his IP
No, I
says
did.
about
I mean,
that.
I think pound for pound, I think you're in Atlanta right now.
Why you got to do all the qualifiers, brother? Why you got to do all those prerequisites, man?
He's so
It's
shady.
all right.
thing
If you
about
don't
it-
believe I was the best, I
No,
told people,
if-
if you don't believe it, don't vote for me.
If I didn't vote, I voted for you.
I appreciate the
I
vote.
voted for you. Shelley wasn't on there, but I voted for you.
Oh.
Yeah, but no, you did.
And Shelley should have been on there.
Shelley
you know who
should-
else should have
no,
been
no,
on there?
Shelley should have been on there way
Shelley should have been.
before.
Rose Scott
two
should have
of
been
them
on there.
that- Rose
right?
Scott.
Derek Bozeman should have been on there initially. They put him on there later.
Right.
Dr. Slaughter should have been on there.
Everybody from
Bennett
WAOK.
should have been on there. Mary Gill should have been on there. Joyce Littell should have been on there.
Oh,
there
Joyce
are
Littell,
so many
definitely.
people that should have been on that list. And let me tell you the real miscalculation they made. They presented 10 conservative talkers. It split the vote. This is politics 101. It split the conservative talk radio vote. That's what it did. They then put one black, one progressive on there, not consolidated the vote at 44%. They will not make that mistake again.
Well,
but it backfired on them.
My thing was all of that aside, when you can sit and say you've never heard of WAOK.
Let's
Yeah.
have the conversation of why, if this now, let's just say it. Why are you not considering black news and talk radio hosts to be worth putting on a poll from the beginning? Why do we have to write you, email you in numerous emails in large amounts to get you to put one? Why are you shading WAOK? Why are you shading NPR?
Exactly. In a predominantly black city.
Right. 1 to 2 on NPR with Rose Scott is one of the best hours
She
of
has a
radio.
really great
and she's
show.
the interviewer. I just listen. She's so smooth with it. She's like, is that what you
Right. And she throws shade. She throws slick shade
Real
when she's
smooth
interviewing.
though, that you don't even know you cut till this afterwards and you're bleeding and you're half dead. But that's the question. In Atlanta, why did you not have in Black Atlanta, the Black Mecca, city of the Gulch? Why did you not have a black talk radio host
actually,
on
they
there?
had Herman Cain was on it like some years ago.
Okay, in Atlanta,
Why did we have a black person on
why
there?
would you not have?
Yeah, Herman Cain was like the
Where the white
reigning
women
champion at number 3
He
or
was?
number 4. Yeah, Herman Cain was on the poll before. And Mark
Does he
Arum,
still have a show?
No.
Nope. And Mark Arum,
Wonder
the
why.
guy who decided to talk trash about me on his show, I'm like, first of all, dude, you do traffic for Channel 2. When did you get a radio show? So he has a radio show on WSB that comes on at 7 o'clock.
At 7 o'clock, yeah.
Right. And he talked a little trash about me. And
Mark Arum?
Mark Arum, man. Like, I'm beefing with the dude that gives you the traffic in the morning.
No,
I'm
Mark
like,
Arum's
come on,
been-
man. Why
Mark-
you got to
But he
drop
know
my name?
hip hop though.
He know, right?
Yeah.
He's doing all that rapping on the news.
And Mark Arum has been in this market
For a long
years.
time.
Yeah.
Now, Mark Arum came in at like 4th or 5th place, but he decided to drop my name on his radio show, okay? And I decided to go ahead and tag him in a tweet. And when I tagged him in the tweet, and other people tagged him, he said, "Oh, I wasn't talking about Rashad Richey. I was talking about some of the other
Then he
hosts
started blocking
on
people.
that." Right,
He's like, "I'm not doing
He
this
was
with
like,
y'all.
I was talking about some
I
of
ain't
the other
doing this
hosts
with
on that
y'all
list,
today."
not Rashad Richey.
Oh.
And he even said, "Rashad, I meant no harm." He was very conciliatory, and I respect that because I really think I think he bit off more than he could chew
Mark
just for a
started
moment.
getting
And
them-
he
everybody
decided to
started
back up
tagging.
from
He
that.
said, "I ain't going back and forth with you ninjas."
That's what he said. He said it in his heart. But listen, man, Mark Aram is a good guy.
Mark Ham's a good guy.
He's a good guy. I really hated that I had the Twitter beef with him for one day. That was crazy to me.
Have you ever had a Twitter beef, Nicole?
She has them every day. She Twitter beefing right now with a listener. Like they're going back and forth. She's just not saying nothing. Like, I need you to get your phone
you ain't
under
lying,
control.
though. Okay, you going to an iPhone right now. You
You
going to
will.
I will never.
You going to timeout.
I will never.
But man, congratulations on that big,
Thank you,
big,
man.
big
I'm
shout.
thankful.
How was your weekend, Nicole? How was your weekend?
What did I don't even
Twitter beefing.
Did I do any? What
She was
did I do
Twitter
this
beefing, man.
weekend? Keep talking. I got to remember.
Yo, my
What
God.
about that dude?
Oh, can I say something about that dude, Rashad?
Yeah.
Let me look dead into this camera.
Okay.
Don't ask me about Nicole. If you want to talk
Mitchell,
to me, please, this is
Sir.
my time. All you guys out there asking me questions about Nicole, go into her. It's Nicole, Sister Soldier, whatever her sign
Sister
name.
Soul, Sister
Her
Soul, like that.
Sister Soul, Sister
so you trying to?
Sister Sledge, actually.
I'm tired of people, Rashad. I'm tired of people asking me, "Hey, what's up with Nicole? Is she dating?" Listen, don't
No,
ask
I'm not
me.
dating.
Yeah, but you can
Go
ask
to
me though.
Nicole. Don't-
Listen, let me say
don't
this.
ask me
I'll tell you
anymore.
everything.
Don't ask
Just go
me
ahead and
anymore.
inbox me. I'm gonna tell you all of it. I'm gonna tell you the good, the bad, and the
Let me tell
ugly.
you what I got into this weekend really quickly.
What did you do?
Man, I got a chance to meet a brother who went to a historically black university, North Carolina A&T, Major Lopez, call sign Loco. He flies the F-22 Raptor, $360 million number one attack plane that the United States Air Force has. And he's the number one pilot for the Raptor program. And they put on a show, brother. I mean, a brother who's from Newport News.
Right.
Unbelievable, Rashad.
Putting on the air show.
Bro,
Those are really fascinating too.
to
It takes
watch-
a lot of skill.
Man, it takes a lot of skills.
Yeah.
And so, man, we got a chance to go out to Dobbins Air Force Base, touch the plane, get really close up on it because of a relationship with a fraternity brother. It was an unbelievable experience. And that's what we say. If you can see it and
Yeah.
you see another young brother who's doing it, Nicole, you can do it. So
Definitely.
Unbelievable experience, man.
So let's give a shout out to some folks in the chat room.
Okay, good deal.
I just saw Doris is in there. She says she's watching in Alabama. Shout out to Alabama trying
Shout
to
out
come
to
up.
Dothan.
You know what?
Shout out to Dothan, Alabama.
Okay.
Where's she from? What part of Alabama?
It just says watching in Alabama.
Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you for
Doris.
watching.
Definitely. Kimberly Rollins is in there. Levon is in there. Who else? Shanti. Hey, Shanti. So they're all in there. So do us a favor and share the live, guys, with any and everybody you can think
Yeah.
of so they can be a part of this greatness that is happening.
Right. Share the
now
live
on
and
Rolling
do
Out
something else.
Live.
We're going to make a pact between us right now. From now on, I am calling the police on white folks for being white. Let me tell you why. This madness has to stop. There has to be a balance in the universe.
There has to be.
The brother, there was a brother, it went viral, and my good friend Brittany Miller from CBS 46 News is the one who broke the story. Story has gone viral. This brother was driving two white children.
Oh, that.
No, I forgot. It's like three that have happened.
Right.
It's
No,
so many
this
you
brother
can't even
had
keep
on,
up.
first of all, this brother had on a neon hat and a neon tank top. If this brother is trying to kidnap two white children, so this white woman followed him from the grocery store. He starts
Walmart.
recording her. Right. He starts recording her like, listen, he got kind of Becky for a minute. He was like, I don't know if my life is in danger.
That's what you should do.
I was like, I don't know what to do right now.
That's
This
what
white
they
woman is
do.
following me. And so he ends up going to his home. She follows him
with
home.
two white kids in the car.
With two white kids in the
I'll
car.
call the police too.
You know what?
It is so wrong. And so the cop, she calls the cops. The cop gets there. This white guy, he makes the children get out of the car. He makes the children call their parents. And the parents were like, okay, let me get this straight. You're calling me because my children are being driven by a black man. Is that correct? Officer says, yes, ma'am. And so they're saying, this is crazy. So I will actually have that guy on my WAOK show this week. He will be on this week. Okay.
Okay.
Where? Because he's in Marietta.
Yeah, he's right. He's
Okay,
in
that's
Marietta.
right. He's
It's
in
Cobb County.
Cobb.
And let me tell you what else the police won't do. the initial 911 call. By the way, you can always get access to a 911 call. They refuse to release the 911 call because they want to protect the identity of the woman who made the call.
Because they know as soon as we know, it's
we gonna
done.
listen? I have in a Freedom of
wrap.
Information request already. I have in an Open Records Act request. We're gonna end up getting the 911
let me ask
call.
you: if she didn't say her name, would you get her cell number or anything like that?
No, typically you don't, but you just really get the content of the 911 call. But usually they do give their information as well on that call. But here's the bottom line. They don't make that provision for everybody. Like if I call, let's say if I'm in the hood, right? And I see Pookie make a drug transaction, and I call the police on Pookie. If Pookie had a lawyer, Pookie is going to get that 911 call.
So
you understand what I'm saying?
Oh, totally.
They're not going to go out of their way to protect me.
Okay.
Totally.
What you're saying is basically they're going out of their way to protect
her
identity
because of the nature of the phone call.
And they know it's over.
But does the police have a blame here?
Just
a little bit of what it is.
But you know what? Let me ask
Instagram photo or something.
Let me ask you one question. What if that woman would have seen that and those kids were being kidnapped?
Man, stop it! I say.
No, there's
stop
always,
it. That's that
remember,
bull.
Mitchell.
But Mitchell,
there's always,
why would
if you see something,
immediately?
say something.
But see what? What did you see?
Sir, it was only because he was black.
Rashad,
that's the
what
only
is he
reason.
saying? We need to know what Mitchell. What did you see?
No.
Mitchell?
What I'm saying to you is, there's always been many situations where people have seen something and they didn't say something.
What
was
did they
wrong
see?
with a black man driving two white children?
That's what you just now said. A black man.
What's wrong with that?
A skull cap on.
The brother didn't have a skull cap.
That's what you just said.
The brother had a regular neon cap.
A
flipped
neon
to the back.
cap.
Brother looked like he was about to go work out.
Okay. With two little white kids in the back. Huh?
Yes.
First of all, brothers with
Oh
neon
my God! I can't believe
in
you
Cobb
agreeing.
County.
In
He's
Cobb-
not a
I
threat.
can't believe you agree. First of all, the man.
I'm not agreeing.
Cobb
I'm just
County.
saying.
What does Cobb County stand for? Caught out being black. We already know that. COBB. This brother is wearing neon, sir.
Look at Miss Producer.
Can I
over there
tell
looking
y'all
at-
something?
Yeah, what's going to tell it?
I'm admit it.
What?
You know, I lived in Cobb for like a second.
I told you. She is not from Atlanta. Let me tell you something. She is from.
I thought she never
she
lived
from
outside
College
of
Park.
I lived in Cobb. I was in love. I
With
moved
who?
in with my boyfriend.
Oh,
it
what?
was just
You moved in?
yeah.
Were you married?
No, I was not.
Shacking.
No, I was shacking,
Shacking
Mitchell,
up.
and having sex. How about that? Run,
All right.
tell
Okay,
it.
that's a lot of
What is he-
information.
what is he-
From
We
Tuesday.
got more on the other side.
Don't try me.
Remember, guys, human sex trafficking is a big deal in the city of
is.
Atlanta. We're going to talk to some people who are fighting against it. You can join us all in that fight. The NFL is coming. The Super Bowl is coming. And it will increase that epidemic here in this city. We got more on the other side. Sucker Free with Rashad, Richey, and Friends.
Shed a light.
With customizable streaming TV from Xfinity, watch the most free TV shows, hit movies, and live sports on the go. At home, access Netflix, YouTube, and Pandora right from your TV. And with the X1 voice remote, just say it and see it.
Show me HBCU.
With Black Film and TV, watch your favorite college entertainment, HBCU football games, and much more. Xfinity. Simple, easy, awesome.
This week on The Kitchen.
Yeah. Hold up. Tune in. All right.
We got Trans Lee.
I just wanna answer what y'all asking.
We got Gray.
Tomatoes, lamb,
DJ DiBiase.
All right. Yeah. Hold up.
Chef Chrissy.
Yeah. Hold up. Tune in.
Porcelain Gold.
For the Grammy, yeah, I thought you'd know. The kitchen got the fix and enjoy the show. Alright. Well, that's the show, man. I thank y'all for coming. Then it was Thursday. Next time I hope you get one.
God blessing me often. I'm still up in the apartment. I know they keeping my deposit. I got burn holes in the carpet.
All I know is old. All I know is bold. All I know is stoves. Look inside the door.
With customizable streaming TV from Xfinity, watch the most free TV shows, hit movies, and live sports on the go. At home, access Netflix, YouTube, and Pandora right from your TV. And with the X1 voice remote, just say it and see it.
Show me HBCU.
With Black Film and TV, watch your favorite college entertainment, HBCU football games, and much more. Xfinity. Simple, easy, awesome.
D. Collins, your spiritual leader and life and relationship coach. And I'm so excited because I have an awesome show that's just for you right here on Rolling Out Live. Yes, that's it, Rolling Out Live, every Tuesday from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. You were going to get insight because when D speaks, you think. We're going to have real talk about life and relationships because we got real problems, we got some real issues, but guess what? When D speaks, you think you're going to come up with the real solution about your life and relationships. So I want you to join me. Don't forget, every Tuesday from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. on Rolling Out Live. And I have a special segment just for you. It's called Dear D. That means you can ask your questions. You can get insight about your life with specificity. So I want you to join me because it's going to be live. And follow me on Facebook at Dunamis D. And you can also hit me up or follow me on Instagram at D Speaks You Think. See you soon.
With customizable streaming TV from Xfinity, watch the most free TV shows, hit movies, and live sports on the go. At home, access Netflix, YouTube, and Pandora right from your TV. And with the X1 voice remote, just say it and see it.
Show me HBCU.
With Black Film and TV, watch your favorite college entertainment, HBCU football games, and much more. Xfinity. Simple, easy, awesome.
Okay, what's happening? Welcome back. Sucka Free with Rashad, Richey, and friends. Nicole English, Mitchell Shelby. PSA, I need Jeezy to stop selling dope. That brother been selling dope on every album he's made. T.I. stopped selling dope 3 albums ago.
Okay, because you've got to make that clear, sir.
I understand
in the
that.
music.
In the music.
Oh, okay.
In the music.
You're not...
But you realize T.I. stopped selling dope back 3 albums ago.
T.I.
T.I. doesn't sell dope anymore on his albums. He tells you what he used to do.
Okay.
Jeezy's still saying he doing that thing. Ladies and gentlemen.
So let's be clear, Jeezy is not selling
I'm just because I was
Jeezy a wilder, man.
Just the records.
Straight from Augusta.
We understand. Go ahead.
Okay.
So what we got?
Ladies and gentlemen, something serious that happens in this city is human sex trafficking. It's an epidemic. The FBI has us on this list. Well, y'all in these
Really,
phones.
ma'am? Really?
Really,
ma'am?
Security. Get security up out
That's
here.
what we just let anybody up in here. The phone. Just kidding.
We thank you for sharing.
she got the setting on senior
Thanks for
citizen.
sharing the live.
Thanks for sharing
the live.
That's what I'm saying, man. We appreciate you, man.
I haven't even introduced the sister. Okay. I have in the studio Siobhan Fleming, co-founder of Power Panel, and Kathy Taylor, panelist of Power Panel. How are you, ladies?
Great, thank you.
We're good.
All right. Just make sure you get in that microphone. Okay. For those who are watching, those who are listening, tell everyone what you do.
Well, we have started a nonprofit, the Power Panel, and I and my sister are co-founders. Kathy here is one of our panelists. It's 6 other ladies, and we've brought together our pain to initiate a new movement, and the forefront of the movement is human trafficking.
Yeah.
So we've been able to partner with a few different agencies, the FBI, Truckers Against Trafficking, a few other people to bring awareness to the hub, which is right here in our backyard, Atlanta.
Right. See, and first of all, I don't typically work with the FBI. But when it comes to something, I'm just telling. When it comes to something like this is serious enough to where you'll go ahead and break some of those fundamental principles.
Break that code.
Right, you'll break that code when it comes to human sex trafficking.
Exactly.
You ladies are allowing that mess to become your message.
Right.
And I say this all the time. Your message is mess with age on it. MESSAGE. And when you locate that place, you can use it to create strength for yourself and for other people. I am thankful to be part of this panel. We're going to play a movie first.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Can you tell us about that movie, sister? I know you're a little close to Mitchell, and that's intimidating. I understand
that, though.
that
He'd be like,
because now let me tell you how this happened.
Cozy.
Mitchell was like, "Baby, you can go ahead and use my microphone." I know you're supposed to use your friend's microphone.
Baby. I'm a big girl, and he doesn't intimidate me. So we're
And then
good.
so she's looking all uncomfortable, like, okay.
Just a little short.
Hey, man, you're fine.
Well, we're having the event October 21st. It's called the Branding Brunch, which presented by the Power Panel. And at the event, we're going to feature the movie Traffic, which is a big deal, like we said, in the here in Georgia. And it's going to just highlight some of the experience.
It's like a documentary?
It's a movie. It's actually a true story.
Okay.
I had the pleasure of meeting the young lady who the story was behind, and we're trying to bring her in, to talk to everyone.
Wow.
So
Exactly.
directly to say, this was my life, this was my experience. So it is, for those who have seen the movie, understand, but it is one of those movies that's a must-see, and it's very informative and a need to know and need to see.
Well, let me ask, how did you get involved, both of you, with this organization? Why is it so important to you?
Well, we started it based on a few women that brought survivorship from a variety of different areas. Molestation, cancer, domestic violence. So it's a variation.
And it's Domestic Violence Month, by the way.
Yes.
Reach out. Awareness Month. Reach out. You never know who needs help.
Let me ask you another question, kind of follow back with that. We're going to have the Super Bowl here in late January, February. And Atlanta being the home, for those that don't know, Atlanta's the home. Is it would consider the home of sex trafficking?
Well, it's number one.
It is the hub.
Yes,
and talk about the Super Bowl. How will that?
Well,
particular play?
why Atlanta?
Because we have the busiest airport, and because we're the gateway to major ports in Savannah and Florida. So with the two, and then
it's the conferences as well.
Right.
We're the epicenter
Yeah,
of
we
conferences.
do a lot of conferences.
Yeah.
And also, Rashad, if you snatch a child, let's just say, for example, you're in the middle of Atlanta and you snatch a child. You got 75, you got 85, you got 285, you got 78.
Ways out.
You got 100.
Mitchell, I don't want to tell people how to do it.
No,
And
I'm not. We're not doing that. But it's just talking about.
But that's interesting to know, because nobody would ever
Our
think
highway
Atlanta.
system, yep.
I mean, we've got other, monikers on Atlanta, Black Mecca, blah blah blah. But then you hear the number one hub for sex trafficking. That people need to know why, because that's interesting to me. I would never think Atlanta, but I have heard it. So I'm glad you explained it to me.
Yeah, and when you think about it, the way our society and our young folks are right now, they're just so free. Mm-hmm. They don't think about things, they just do. I was in a situation even last night. Someone asked me, they said they needed a jump, and their car was parked behind the building.
Oh, no.
And I'm thinking,
wow.
I'm sorry, there's police officers
were
over
you?
there. I was actually at the atrium off Memorial Drive for an event.
Why were you there?
Well, it was an event.
I'm just joking with your sister. What in the world?
And, and I'm just awareness to say no. I mean, I felt bad that, okay, they may need help, but I'm going to call the
But
police.
I'm not going behind the building.
I'm going to be safe. I'm not going behind the building. So there are several different circumstances, even myself personally have been in, where I had two vans pull up beside me.
No, girl.
And I'm walking to my car. They wasn't there. Now they're there. One is facing in, one is facing out.
No, girl.
And it's a gentleman in the car, and I'm asking. I go back inside to get some people to walk out with me. Right. Because I see all of these vans in and out 5 o'clock in the morning because I was on a movie set. And I'm like, something's not right.
And you would think it's okay because it's a movie set.
But it was dark. It was 5 a.m.
No,
in the
I'm
morning.
just saying, right.
A coffee shop.
Yeah.
Y'all not doing that much coffee.
Right.
That
You know
early
what's
in the
interesting?
morning.
I have a similar story, but they were two Oldsmobiles. They pulled up next. Anyway, it's a long story.
But even things like that, to just be aware of your surroundings.
Exactly.
Because they
But
don't
isn't that
have
education? That's part of the education, because we feel that we don't see this, because we are typically people of light, okay? And when you're living a life of light, you don't understand the darkness that exists right next door.
Exactly.
Because as parents, a lot of that we keep away from our children.
Right.
And, like having a 20 or 14, 15-year-old daughter and a 20-year-old daughter just starting to drive. And I love what this lady, you're an adult, and you ask somebody to walk you out. And that was one of my things that I was telling my children. Mm-hmm. Never be afraid or never be ashamed to ask somebody, hey, man, could you walk me to the door? Could you make sure I'm going to be all right? And because the gym that I go to, they have a security.
I never think, I don't know, I just be like, I'm going in my car.
But you can't.
No, totally.
Yeah,
I
you
get
can't.
that. I get that.
They're doing training now. I've heard that rideshare companies like Uber,
Right.
They are doing trainings in Atlanta specifically to get ready for the Super Bowl. Now, here's what they're doing in the training. They are teaching their drivers how to recognize signs of a person who is trafficked.
Yes,
because they will, this is according to every report, some of these trafficked victims will actually take ride companies like Uber to go from point A to point B.
And that's what we want to do as our movement, bring awareness, be able to help people identify a victim, and then also bring awareness for the House Bill 141, because that's definitely what it stands for.
Right.
And what's 141?
It's a bill that helps people get help. It's actually supposed to be posted in most public
but it's
places.
not.
Right.
Okay.
Hotels, clubs,
clubs, bars,
Right.
libraries.
Airports.
It's supposed to be posted.
But I was watching Facebook, and this lady, you talk about domestic violence. This lady took their dog to the vet, and her boyfriend was beating her, and what he turned his head, Rashad, Nicole, and she threw a note at the people.
Telling them to call the police.
But he has a gun. Please be very careful. He has a gun.
I don't know what I would have done.
And guess what they did, man?
Note.
When they went into the vet's office, they were in there being examined, and the police busted in, but they were able to to deal with that situation, domestic violence and things of that
But
nature.
did you also know they called the police and they got the hell up out of that office? They were like, we just gonna stand out here to the police.
They pay the police to do this.
And it was good they were in the waiting room.
You saw it, didn't you?
Because the police
Okay.
were just able to go in there easy. It wasn't like it had to be a standoff or anything. And you just never know what people are going through.
House Bill 141 was created so that individuals who are victims of human trafficking, when they go to a convenience store, when they're working in a strip club, when they go to a bathroom, they're able to see a sign and information on how they can get immediate help. There are also apps that are being developed to help those who are victims. And one of the things that the monster who traffics them will do is they will disable certain features on the phone, but they still need to keep in touch with them. But there are apps that can override those disabled functions so that the person can get help. Because remember, logistically, they're not around that person 100% of the time. But there are other controls in place to make sure they can never get away.
But you're so fearful and you're so
right. They'll threaten the parents.
The parents. All of that.
And it's brainwashing.
Yeah.
They brainwash you to believe
that you don't have any help.
Correct.
And see, for people like that, that's why I appreciate prison justice. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Because when those cats get locked up, there's a whole different world for them waiting inside.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah, that's what I feel.
I'm serious,
and I
man.
know people gonna inbox me saying, Rashad, that's endorsing whatever, man. they are pieces of you know what. And whatever, I can't lose sleep over that.
You know what you said, Rashad, you know what you said was funny? Women are really, really involved to help recruit. Because I've seen a lot of documentaries on this.
Yeah.
Younger women help recruit people into that, pull people away. And it is really sad that, man. Look.
It's a mindset and it's a level of indoctrination.
So much, man. We appreciate
thank you. Well, basically, that's what we stand for, to try to bring the awareness. And even like you were mentioning with the apps that are being developed, on the other side of it, they can be running in the background when the person has tried to stop that person. As we might log off of our apps, Facebooks or Instagram, they're still running in the background. Sometimes you'll see on your friends the little green dot that's still on, and I'm not even on. I haven't been on all day.
Right, but your battery draining.
Right,
That's
exactly.
That's how you know.
And so that can be how we can help to mitigate or hopefully bring someone home.
So what's going to be happening at the event? There's a panel. Yes. You're on the panel.
I'm actually the moderator.
Okay, the moderator.
I'm the moderator for the panel. Right.
Big baller, shot caller.
All day. Number one in news talk, right?
So what I do. So what will the panel be discussing?
Well, we're going to present a branding brunch at South Lake.
But you know, black folks love a good brunch, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Brunch. When I think of I get excited when I think of mimosas and all that. But yes, black folks love a good brunch. Go ahead.
At South Lake Movie Theater, that's in Clayton County, Morrow, Georgia. South Lake AMC 24. So we've selected a theater, and we're actually going to show, as we mentioned, the movie Traffic. So it was a drama film, but it's based on a true story. It stars Paula Patton, and she also stands against human trafficking trafficking
Right.
as well.
That's your girl.
So we want to have everyone come out to support the movie, get informed. It'll be an enjoyable day. It's open for family and friends, but it's also going to be an educational site.
Let me ask you, what kind of programs that we could start letting people know, and our listeners out there, things that are age appropriate? Do you know of any things that we could bring out there? Because you don't want to bombard a kid who's 9 or 10 years old with too much information.
Oh, for the
Right.
okay,
yeah, for
the
the
event.
Yeah.
Well, this is a family event. We're also going to be implementing what we call pink boots on the ground. So that will be something that's for family as well. Children, women, men. Can
Explain.
Come out.
I love pink boots on the ground.
Yeah.
Explain
Right.
to those watching what that is.
Well, that is going to be an initiative that we are actually going to go out to those high-risk areas
Yep.
as a group, though, so it will be safe, to places like Fulton Industrial,
Yeah.
Terra Boulevard, places that are high traffic areas,
Mm-hmm.
and we are going to go out there and make sure that those businesses have those HB 141 bills.
Have them up. Are you going to have a copy of them
Yes,
that you can
sir.
give?
Mhm.
It's the law.
Right, it's
Yeah,
the
listen,
law,
here-
so we have to hold them accountable.
I'm the first to tell you, a law is not a recommendation.
Right.
Right? So I got some pink Calvin Kleins. I've been waiting for an excuse to wear them. All right? And so I'm going to come out and stump. Yes, sir, brother. I'm going to be out there with my pink Calvin Kleins. If a brother doesn't have pink shoes, what can they do?
Well, we'll be.
He was about to say something interesting.
We will be ordering pink Timberlands as well.
Oh, what?
So, yeah.
Well,
They
I may
make,
want
now,
some
let me
of
ask you,
that.
do they
Yes.
make pink Timberlands for guys too?
Yes, yes. So they're for
No.
They're for everybody.
I'm
Pass
upset.
on that
Oh,
one. Y'all
I'm
got
not
any
passing on
y'all
that,
got
brother.
any wristbands?
First of all, sir, real men wear
shoes.
pink and
For
lavender,
football.
brother.
But
Well, I
we
love
want to
lavender.
brand that
Football.
so it could be
Yeah.
a way
You gotta
to
wear
be
that, man.
identified.
Yeah, you gotta wear
when
that.
people that are being trafficked can
Yeah.
see that, it'll eventually be a brand, a national brand.
I love the idea. That's why I'm going to go ahead and wear pink shoes, because
Yeah.
I get
Shout
what
out
they're
to the
doing.
pink shoes.
Right.
Right. When you see a bunch of brothers walking with pink shoes, you need to get
So
up out
you-
the way.
Right.
You
I
will
got-
see us at the Super Bowl with our pink boots.
Pink shoes.
We'll see us.
Pink
at the
boots.
Super Bowl.
Yes.
Okay, good deal. Okay. I'm
hold
going to get
you to
involved.
it.
No,
Wait a
I'm
minute.
very serious.
What's going on over there? I don't understand.
He said we'll see
He's
us.
endorsing this.
Okay.
You
Man,
know,
you
we're
all, brother,
working.
I don't understand what's going on this show, man. It's
wrong
like
with it,
every
brother?
woman comes here and flirts with Mitchell. What is going on?
Mitchell.
Yeah, y'all just
business.
say it is
It's
flirting.
business.
Believe that now, sister. I can recognize flirtation. She's looking like,
That's a married lady, man.
So let's
You
go to
married?
the.
Damn.
boom.
Oh, and she did it.
Hold on, let me
She
see
did
that.
it slow too.
Let me tell
She
you
was
something.
like, I didn't know what was about
Everybody,
to happen.
just understand this. When it's a real rock on the hand, it's a real rock. That means that he will go out of his way to protect this here. You understand that?
She's a beautiful
Right.
woman. She should be protected.
25 years.
Exactly.
25 years?
27 years over here.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
Because my
About
wife
as
will,
long
See,
as
we're
I've been
so
living.
comfortable.
yeah.
my
Right.
wife will put one in your kidney quick.
All day.
So tell us where they can get tickets for the event and how they can get in touch with you.
Okay, you can go ahead.
Go to eventbrite.com and it is the Power Panel.
The Power Panel.
Power Panel.
Okay.
Or we're accepting cash apps because we know a lot of
Shout
times
out to the
people
Cash
won't
App.
go online.
I love
Yeah.
the
But
Cash
you can
App.
cash app Tell
Yeah.
All, Kathy Tell All, and Siobhan.
Minus $ Blue Boutique.
Blue Boutique.
Yes.
And yours is $.
Tell All.
Tell All. Okay.
There it is. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you. And
appreciate
so
you
I'll
both.
probably
Yeah.
see you there.
Yeah, you're doing the work of God. I'm looking forward to seeing
Thank
the movie
you so much for what
and
you're doing for the young
moderating
ladies.
panel.
And young men, because we just always think like it's a girl thing, but men, young boys are involved too.
I actually been getting a lot of men want to get
Okay.
involved. So
Yeah. Thank you, sisters. Looking forward to it.
Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you.
This is Savannah D. Collins, your spiritual leader and life and relationship coach. And I'm so excited because I have an awesome show that's just for you right here on Rolling Out Live. Yes, that's it, Rolling Out Live, every Tuesday from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. You were going to get insight because when Dee speaks, you think. We're going to have real talk about life and relationships because we got real problems. We got some real issues. But guess what? When Dee speaks, you think you're going to come up with a real solution about your life and relationships. So I want you to join me. Don't forget, every Tuesday from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. on Rolling Out Live. And I have a special segment just for you. It's called Dear D. That means you can ask your questions. You can get insight about your life with specificity. So I want you to join me because it's going to be live. And follow me on Facebook at Dunamis D. And you can also hit me up or follow me on Instagram at D Speaks you think. See you soon.
Body to clean the blood even better. You can clean excess sugar, cholesterol, and waste from the blood and promote better circulation. So don't delay. Do it today. Get your bottle of Gap pills. Normally sells for $49.95. But if you use the promo word HEALTH, you get $10 off. Visit us at aloeheals.com or call us at 404-996-6942. Did you know 30 million people have been diagnosed with diabetes and 75 million with high blood pressure? Let's talk about the importance of cleaning the blood. 50 years of scientific research have shown that garlic, when taken in the right amount, can help to lower blood pressure, sugar level, and cholesterol, all while providing energy. How? Through cleansing, regulating, and replenishing the blood. Garlic alone is powerful, but for over 41 years, we've discovered that by combining garlic, aloe, and parsley together, we help the body to clean the blood even better. You can clean excess sugar, cholesterol, and waste from the blood and promote better circulation. So don't delay. Do it today. Get your bottle of Gap pills. Normally sells for $49.95. But if you use the promo word HEALTH, you get $10 off. Visit us at aloeheals.com or call us at 404-996-6942.
What's happening? Welcome back, Sucker Free with Rashad, Richey, and friends. Nicole English, conservative Republican, Mitchell Shelby.
Hello.
Yep.
Man,
what we got?
That was good, man.
That was good.
That
man.
was.
Listen,
I mean,
man, you know, them ladies be. You know what I'm saying? Brother,
Yeah,
I
putting in
gotta
the
say
work.
this. You must have been hell in college. That's all I gotta say, man.
Ishnay on the Onay.
Okay. I got
Homecoming weekend coming up. Mitchell Shelby will be in town. The Brothers of Omega Sapphire ladies.
Yeah.
Please don't come to me because my wife is
man,
not
come
playing,
on,
man. I'm
bro.
just messing. Look at Nicole. Look at.
Okay.
Focus.
All right. Okay. So what we got, Nicole?
So we're going back to the chat room. Chantel's in there. Hey, Chantel.
What up, Chantel?
Kimberlyn Carter is in there. Pastor
That's my
Dion
girl.
King. Lori Lee. Kim is in there. My friend, I think once I said I lived in Cobb, Kim was like, really, Nicole?
I told y'all she was perpetrating.
I would have never thought you lived in Cobb County.
And she had a whole man that
For
she was
about 2
shacking up with.
years.
Seriously?
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
she was a Cobb County resident. You understand what I'm saying? She wasn't just over there.
cannot.
She was a citizen of
Because
Cobb
do
County.
you go through Cobb County now at all?
If I have to, yeah. But it's, yeah.
You couldn't live in Cobb now?
I mean, I guess I could. Actually, the condos where we lived, it was a great, I always think about it now, it was a good chance to get a condo for a really good price and probably rent it out. Because now that value has gone up where we stayed over there by Wellstar Hospital. So, East-West Connector.
Oh,
up in
yeah,
there.
yeah, that's nice over
Yeah,
there. That's
so-
real. Oh, that's Cobb County?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with a lot of different locations. If it ain't Southwest Atlanta, but I love Southwest Atlanta.
I do too.
I
I'd tell
love
anybody.
Southwest
Why
Atlanta.
did you move to
Anybody.
Cobb County then?
I just already said,
Man.
as I said before.
Follow with something.
Bang,
man.
bang, 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 bang.
Follow with something, man. That man that got her all from.
Did you know
She's
that's
like,
it?
I really like Atlanta, but I really like
Bang, bang,
it
bang,
too.
bang, bang. Okay, let's.
Cobb County. Let's go to Cobb County.
Okay, cool. I'm down.
Complete trash. But yeah, I was in love and I was like, we lived
But you
in
were
How
date-
can you- but you in Cobb County love. Like, that is a different kind of love.
Cobb County
Was he from
love.
Cobb County?
No.
Where was he from?
When I tell you, you ain't
Where was he
ready
from?
for it.
Where was he from?
This is where the real gangsters come
Where?
from. East St. Louis.
No. He from where Nelly from.
Chantel, no. Hey, Chantel, don't say nothing. Don't spill the beans.
The St. Lunatics.
You ain't lying. But
Louis.
you ever
He
notice
was
what?
okay.
You ever notice where the Mississippi River runs? People have major issues. East St. Louis, Gary,
That's what it
Indiana,
is.
Memphis,
It's
Tennessee.
in the water, literally.
It's in the water, man.
Yeah.
Memphis,
Well,
Tennessee.
I never forget Steve Harvey said he went to East St. Louis and he said it looked like Iran because it was like all these boulders and rocks like,
Everywhere scattered around.
scattered. But okay, so let's go into our You want to do sucker free moment of the week or suck of the week first?
It's kind of your job there, Nicole, to tell us how to do
Yeah,
that part.
All.
You know, Nicole, you always go with it.
So, okay, let's do our sucker free moments of the week.
You go, Nicole.
Okay, sucker
go
free
ahead.
moment.
Sucker free moment of the week for me?
Or Rashad? I got to find my
Okay, I'm going to tell you something. My sucker free moment of the week, and I kind of led on it when I got there, was to see the military. My sucker free moment was to see and be out on the tarmac with the guys with the F-22 Raptors. And Rashad, you know something too? Man, these are kids. Our nation.
They're youngins,
yeah, our nation is being defended by young kids, and I'm very, very proud of it. That was my sucker free moment of the week, man.
Okay, so my sucker free moment is my damn self, and let me tell you why. Because I was able to go from a write-in candidate to winning the Atlanta Journal-Constitution's Best Atlanta News Talk Radio Personality. So listen, I'm standing for myself now. Every week it won't be me, but this week. It is I.
This is your third week in a row on that.
No.
Mitchell, you ain't. Mitchell, I wasn't going to say it.
Not for sucker
but
free.
You know what, Rashad? You have to give yourself accolades.
I do.
A lot of people know I'm your assistant, so I've been your assistant the last 3 years. And I'm telling you, when Rashad decided to do whatever he's going to do, like, it's been the trajectory has been going up since.
I'm
I
God
witnessed it myself. Like, it's not like somebody told me. As soon as he was like, okay, I'm gonna get this together. It was like God was just sitting
so
right
and
in the cut.
you all remember, and I
give you
say
your
this publicly.
accolades,
I just want to say I was still getting in bar fights back then.
Oh my God.
Yeah, my daughter's my oldest daughter's asked me, like, Daddy, could you please ask Mr. Rashad? She's so sweet. She's like, and you know one thing about it, and I don't.
But imagine the fights and me trying to break it.
Oh, man, I ain't doing nothing. But you know one thing about it, I was. Well, this is sucker. We got to be honest.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to get the position at WAOK, and I was like, when they brought you in, I was like, this is a little red joke. But man, you have done, you have done a really, really good job. And I'm on your opening promo when I said Rashad.
That's right.
And Fred's on there. He didn't say anything because you said, sir, I'm not going to let you monopolize the conversation.
That was him.
And that was it. But man, you have really come up. But you know what? And I really want to throw out this, but it's not sucker, but the guys at that station to say they don't know with the hair, they don't know WAOK. They don't know 1380.
But it shows you the bubble they exist in.
No, Rashad, that Negro was lying.
That Negro was lying.
And I listened to
at
you.
their station.
We
got a radio host at their station.
Rashad, there are people who are around the country with the heritage that know WAOK.
Because there's nothing like WAOK anywhere else in the country
that you can call every day. I mean, that you can.
Atlanta.
WAOK
no,
has
that's total black talk radio.
Total black talk radio. Yeah, right.
That has hosts that are in the community that allow you to call in and really, where
no
black
screeners.
people can be the freest ever as far as FDIC anything. On the airway. That's why I always love W. No matter what, I always tell people respect WAOK, honey, because there's nothing else like it. So
I'm thankful for the platform. I'm really sad.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you. I'm really sad to hear that. Gene Ross will be leaving. Now, for those of you who may not know, Gene Ross is the executive program operator and program director for V103 and WLK. She's been here for 15, 16 years. Excuse me. She's been there 15, 16 years. And about 5 years ago, Gene Ross approached me. I was working as director for the Democratic Party. And she approached me at an out-of-state event, and she said, and we were at some kind of ball. She had on this great, really beautiful black dress, and I had on a tuxedo, and she said, Rashad, I like your work. We want to bring you to WAOK. And I started filling in for Derek Bozeman, and I started filling in for Lorraine Jock White. And when I tell you, Gene Ross has been a mentor to me. She's guided me. She has covered me in my mistakes. Words really can't express how much that lady will always mean to me.
And Rashad, I really want to say you have gone from ankle deep to knee deep, because most people say, oh, look where he is right now. They just think you stepped off, in words, you stepped out like that. But man, you were doing fill-ins, and then they gave you one day on Sunday.
They did.
Then
I had Saturday and Sunday.
Then you had Saturday and Sunday, and all of a sudden you proved yourself. And that's one thing out for young people, man. You're just not gonna run in the game right then and there, man.
Right.
You paid your dues, and I people. It is something that people need to see, man. It's hard work.
It's hard
You
work.
hard
and
work.
I'm thankful for it. I'm thankful for consistency.
Now, I don't believe in everything you say. Now, I'll be the first to admit.
You don't believe in all
when you
of
go
it?
real liberal on me, I was like, I got to go to Daddy
I
Limbaugh.
try not to go real liberal. I really try to keep it within proper parameters.
Yeah, I get it, man. And then you have jumped on those in your own political party.
You're right.
Not as much as I would like to see you do it, but you have definitely.
I do it appropriately. I do it when it's necessary. That's how I feel about it. Man.
So my sucker free moment of the week.
Sucker free.
Yes, goes to Keisha Jones. I know it's Keisha Jones. She's now Keisha Johnson.
Who is this?
She does a podcast called Mama's on the Move.
Okay. I think I've heard of this.
This little girl, I say little girl because she graduated after me, so I just remember her being very goofy in high school. Mm-hmm. And to see what she has become is amazing to me. I follow her. I think her podcast is one of the best ever.
I love her podcast.
The authenticity of it. But she stepped out on faith. She's in the real estate game.
Okay.
She has suffered loss. She had a mother and a husband killed.
Wow.
And the other day she announced that she is stepping out on faith to help those in real estate. I'm just getting touched by it because I know what she's been through.
Right.
And I follow her journey. And I know how hard it is to be unstuck when you've gone through tragedy and loss. So I just want to give Keisha Johnson my sucker-free moment of the week that she has started her own real estate university. She makes big money in real estate. She sells the big fancy homes. She ain't selling the homes.
She's
in
sweet, man.
South
She is so sweet.
Yeah.
And
we love her.
And her son is so handsome, man.
No, her son.
Wait a
yes,
minute.
he is.
What?
No, her son. He's a young boy. Let me tell you.
He plays what?
He
Football,
plays
football?
baseball.
What's going
No,
on?
listen.
That's
My
that low T
daughter.
talking.
No, my daughter, Rashad. You mind grab gun? My daughter is crazy about her son.
Oh, yeah.
And guess
Okay.
what he did on her
He's
birthday?
gonna be a heartbreaker.
Oh, he's gonna be a heartbreaker. He called he sent my daughter a video message.
How old is he?
I think
He's
at the 10th
junior.
Yeah, he's a junior, but this was last year,
Okay.
and my daughter was 8th or 9th grade. He sent her a message on like, "Hey, Emily, I want to say happy birthday to you." That
She
nigga
faint?
right
Player.
there fainted.
Right
there.
Understand his level of playership.
Oh, and yeah,
So you have to understand this brother jumping in at expert level.
he
You
is
understand
really,
that?
and I'm gonna tell you something, Rashad.
Wow.
Yeah, Keisha will
I
fight.
haven't even got to that
Oh,
level.
but he's on another level, man. But she's a great.
Well,
she
yeah, I
is
just
she's
want
so
to give her
sweet, man.
just a
Yeah.
shout out.
Big
for
shout
just
to real,
coming through
if you
everything
need real
she's
estate,
come
can we say-
with.
if you need some
Yeah.
real estate, check out Keisha. I know it's Keisha Johnson.
Keisha Johnson.
Yeah,
she
she's
was
on.
Keisha Jones.
Yeah, she was on.
Goofy
She,
in high school.
Now, did she
and
get
now
married?
yeah, she was married.
She was married, but her
Okay.
husband got
That's
killed.
right. And
she's
so she
kept her
not
last name.
remarried, but she's back in the dating game. You learn all this through our podcast.
Through a podcast.
Mama's on the Movie. I got to check it out. But just the fact that she
Mama's on the
announced
Move.
on Facebook how she is now about to rediscover herself and life and doing what she has to do, and she knows that she has a purpose and a message, and just I just love her authenticity.
Yeah.
You know me. I'm
How
that
old
person.
is she, Nicole?
That's not important.
That is
I don't
important.
wanna
We're
be
talking
telling
about her dating.
She's in
and-
her 40s. I'm not about to
Okay,
be telling her
that's-
age.
I'm just saying, if we're talking about,
She's
I'm trying
gorgeous,
to-
man.
I'm
no,
trying
she
to
is.
figure out
Keisha is
for
good.
a friend of mine.
Okay. Okay. So
I'm
let's go
serious.
to our sucker of the week.
Oh, let me go with this one here.
Sucker
Can
of
I
the
go with
week.
the sucker of the week?
We're limited on time, so
Are we
please
limited?
limit it.
Really quickly, Elizabeth Warren is the true
can't
sucker
stand
of the week. I mean, oh, Rashad, she's going around
For what?
she's going around telling everybody she was a Cherokee
Hey,
Indian.
man.
No, hold on,
The
Rashad.
DNA test kind of confirmed it.
I really wish she hadn't have said
1,000
that.
It's fine. I
One
know.
milliliter.
But you know who won't let her live it down?
Oh,
Trump. Trump would
That's
not
why
let
I
her
wish
live
she
it
had
down.
What does he
just
call
let
her?
it go.
Pocahontas. And guess what she did it for? She did it to progress her career at Harvard. And so she's going around just like the guy who said he has one drop of black blood in him, who's going out getting contracts. So Elizabeth Warren, madam, you are my sucker of the week.
I'll be just straight up with you. I can't even disagree. I think she
Why
should
did
have.
she do
I don't know why she
that?
did that, and I don't know why she's allowing Trump to. I mean,
Bait
just think
her.
about this. I can't stand some of the things Trump does, but the man gets results. He got Obama to release his birth certificate.
Right.
He got
And now
Elizabeth
she
Warren doing
went and
DNA
taken
test.
DNA.
Like, come on, man. Like
Right.
really, I would just ignore the guy and just move on. Okay,
Who's
so
your suck of the week, Rashad?
my
Richey?
suck of the week is Shannon Burke. Shannon Burke is a conservative radio host in the city of Atlanta. And let me tell you why he's my suck of the week. He decided to go on a rant on not only his radio show, but also on his social media, talking trash about me. Now, here's what happened. This is why you the sucker of the week. Not because you talk trash about me, but because after you talk trash about me, you told your people to vote for you, and I still went up in the polls, and you still came in number 2, and I think I beat you by around, 5,000-6,000 votes. So I appreciate you for making sure that another 1-2 million people knew who the hell I was. You are the sucker of the week, sir.
So my suck of the week, and I really hate to do this, but Darian Tolles, the young man who's in St. Louis, who was accosted by the white woman while he was trying to get into his building. I didn't want to do this to him, but I had to.
What?
After I saw his Facebook Live, and he pretty much insinuated, he kept talking about how positive he is, as if to say, I had on nice shirts and shoes. I don't know why I was treated that way. And that bothered me because you kept saying how positive you were. That's fine. Say it once or twice. But then this is what you did, sir. And I'm going to put in our comments a link to the YouTube video that pulled out this segment because Paris, I think her name is Paris Milan on Facebook, did a video on it. That's going to have to wait a minute. He had the audacity to insinuate, not insinuate, but pretty much say that if, because of his attitude, that's the way how things turned out so mild and great for him. And that if Trayvon had approached his situation, wait a minute, with a different attitude, maybe things would not have happened the way they did. Everybody heard it. Yeah. And yes, he did say it on his Facebook Live, and you are the sucker of the week,
He's
sir.
a no-limit sucker for saying something like that.
Yes, he did, Mitchell. I'm going to post the link for you.
He said that for real?
Yes, he did. Because I thought it was just me. But then when Homegirl on YouTube did the video calling him out, I said, thank you, ma'am.
Do me a favor. Text me his social media handle. I'm going to tap that ass.
Yes, he did say.
Yeah, he said
as if to insinuate if Trayvon had done things differently, maybe his situation wouldn't have turned out that way. That's what he said. Yes, he did.
God, thank you for letting me say Elizabeth Warren, because I was going to go for the white woman who kind of
and
drug
definitely
him.
She's a sucker too, but he trumps her sucker because first of all, leave Trayvon's name out your mouth, okay?
That's crazy.
And don't you ever, as long as you black and halfway not that cute, say anything about Trayvon in that manner anyway, okay? Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I'm a little shocked,
because King and them wore nice suits and were nice too, and we still see what happened to him, Malcolm X, my boy who was the head of the NAACP.
Yeah. So let's
stop trying to insinuate that if we just act nice or dress nice or things won't come out the way they are. It doesn't matter.
All right. So we got more on the other side.
You just
Sucker
lucked
Free
up.
with Rashad, Richey, and friends.
With customizable streaming TV from Xfinity, watch the most free TV shows, hit movies, and live sports on the go. At home, access Netflix, YouTube, and Pandora right from your TV. And with the X1 voice remote, just say it and see it.
Show me HBCU.
With Black Film and TV, watch your favorite college entertainment, HBCU football games, and much more. Xfinity. Simple, easy, awesome.
Hey everyone, it is your favorite politician, Representative Erica Thomas, and I'm excited to tell you about the Erica Thomas Show, where we break down news and politics in layman terms where everybody can understand it. We start off the show with hip hop and politics, where we might interview your favorite celebrity and we break down hip hop and let you know that it's the same thing as politics, baby. And also coming up after that, we have kids and politics, where we bring on your favorite kid stars and they tell us all about how they feel about politics. And then right after that is the hit list, where we tell you about the fails of the week. Who failed this week in the news and who do we need to know about? It's all happening at 6 o'clock every single Tuesday. I said 6 o'clock every single Tuesday. So you better tune in. You better tune in. You better not miss it. I mean, you better not miss it. The Erica Thomas Show is on live.
You want me to close it out?
Yeah.
All right, man. This is Rashad is in his fairy tale world, man. And Nicole, how can everybody get up with you?
Ooh, good. I'm sorry. I'm on Twitter at Atlanta Sister. I'm on YouTube at Atlanta Sister, SISTAH. I'm on Facebook. You can find Atlanta Sister Facebook page and also Nicole English on Facebook.
You can get me at mitchellshelby.com. mitchellshelby.com.
Oh, you got a website? Wait a minute.
All right, Sucker Free. Sucker Free. How can they get us on Sucker Free?
Okay, so Sucker Free, we are on Instagram, Sucker Free Talk, and you can find our Facebook page also. Sucker Free with Rashad Richey.
Yep, and at Rashad1380. and RashadRichey.com.
Mitchell has a website.
Hey, all right, man. We'll catch y'all next week. Thank you for following. Please. It may not be official, but it's got MitchellShelby.com on there. You can catch us next week, man. And please share our video. And thank you so much for following us. Peace. All right. That was beautiful. Hey, man, Nicole, that was so beautiful by Keisha. You know, her husband was killed.